Welcome, sports fans. I know that's everybody that watches our show.
Yeah.
Especially because we never, ever talk about sports.
Because we're so into
before.
sports, we just attract that audience to this channel.
Some cool, tough sports guys.
Yeah, kicking them goalies and rolling them balls.
Hey.
Scoring the pointies.
Scoring. Okay, I think that's done.
I'm not a sportsman. I'm saying it. So, what the heck is this video about then?
Well, it makes me look like a real sportsman by comparison. If you put the two of us side by side, I'm so into sports. If you put me next to literally anyone else in the world.
Besides me.
Yeah, besides you. I'm pretty much not into sports.
Just the average Joe.
Yes, well, less than average. I'm like a mediocre Joe sports guy. That's okay. That doesn't mean I've never encountered it in my life and I can't talk about it because I have some great experiences with sports. Let me tell you. So, here I am, first grade Jonathan. Adorable. He goes into...
First grade Jonathan.
First grade. Anyways, he goes out to recess and he sees... What does he see? But he sees...
Children playing,
mostly bigger kids. They're playing soccer over on the field. There's a soccer field, and they're playing soccer with a soccer ball. And I thought, that looks like fun. They're having fun. I'm gonna go do sports now. So I go over there. They're all on one end of the field. I go to the other end of the field, and I stand there, and I'm like, what are they doing? I'm trying to figure out the game and how it's played. I think I figure it out. Get the ball into the goal. And this whole crowd of people start running towards me. And I don't know why. I don't see the ball anymore, and I look up, and bam! It smashes me in the head. I fall to the ground, and everybody keeps running at me. They don't help. They run right past me. They take the ball to the other goal, and I get up, and I dust myself off, and I walked off that field and away from sports forever. Never played sports again.
That's perfect.
Well, that pretty much describes
That's
why I
a perfect story.
There were other sporty kind of things that I can continue to talk about for the rest of this episode. If you're wondering why this whole story this video is long, there's more than one story.
Well, I just got to throw in, because I've been on the wrong end of a plummeting ball before. There was this girl, an older girl that was in like my brother's age group. That I had a crush on. Her name was Rosemary.
Of course.
And during
what kind of story would it be if you didn't have a crush on?
During recess and stuff, she was one I used to watch a lot. And so one day she was with her friends and they were playing ball and something, and I was looking at her, and then I was also just kind of just walking around doing my thing
like you do,
and then just get clobbered on the head. And it was a ball, and I look over, and it was Rosemary that kicked it.
Oh, on purpose?
And she said, like, sorry kind of thing. Maybe there was a little laughter, or maybe that's just my brain repeating it in my head, and now with new added laugh track to it.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly.
Calm it down.
I don't think they were making fun of me. Maybe they were.
So I can take it back to even before first grade, even cuter Jonathan. In preschool, 5 years old, my mom thought it would be a good idea for me to get into a dance class because of how much I like to dance, but I never tried it in front of a large judging crowd. I just did it, for fun. So I was in this dance class. It was tap, which is actually cool if you didn't know that. Tap dance is cool. Regular dance and ballet is for girls. So it was both. It was tap and jazz and dance. So I wanted to quit after everybody else quit. And the very end, it was a normal size class, maybe 10 or 20 people, I don't know. And then at the very end, there were 3. It was one girl, one other guy, and me, because my mom told me that I'm not a quitter. So I didn't quit, even though I wanted to. I stuck to it, and I performed beautifully in this dance. Really no story there. I was a dancer, and I can still tap. Kind of. We haven't done any musicals, so I haven't given me a chance to tap. It hasn't been required of me to tap in a while, but I could tap dance if you need me to. Do you have another one to bounce off of?
Well, let's see.
Of tapping or dancing?
The only, as a little kid, me and my brother did t-ball, of course.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Maybe that's not, and of course, I don't know.
It's not a requirement.
Well, my dad, that was something he wanted us to do, was play that. I remember I was on the Orioles. That was my team, and I always thought it was Oreos,
Which
and that
would
was
be
so
cooler.
cool. And then one day I realized it's Orioles, like
Like a bird.
some bird that I didn't even know existed at the time, and I was mad because I thought we were the Oreos forever.
Oh man, what a disappointment. I can think of one other worthwhile story of sports, and it's PE. I had to do PE for school. High school and junior high was not cute at that point in my life, if you're wondering. But they did units of things, and one time we did flag football, and it was a lot of fun. I was pretty good because I was fast and I'm skinny and I can run past big guys. So one time I got past what is it called? The guard? The defense? I got past the defense, and I got a touchdown, and I was like, yes, I got a touchdown, but then guy tackles me to the ground in the end zone, and I get up and what is that for? And he says, it's called football, get used to it. And then I stood up and I said, the best comeback ever it's called flag football, get used to it. He knew. He just knew. That was a good one. I really got him.
I started to enjoy ping pong for a while.
Is that a sport? Sure. If dance is a sport, so is ping pong. Ping pong's great.
Of course it is.
Well, it's
got all the.
It's almost like a game. It's like a hybrid of a sport and a.
What sport isn't a game?
I know, but
winners,
it's
there's losers,
like
there's points.
Boards. It's like a table.
I think a lot of commenters are yelling at you right now. Of course, ping pong, table tennis. Sorry, let me say the more professional sounding is a sport.
Okay, what about foosball? Is that a sport? Pool? No, they're games.
Pool's a.
Okay. Anyway.
Well, table tennis, you get sweaty when you're going.
Oh yeah, if you get sweaty,
it has to be a sport.
Well, you get sweaty at Texas Hold'em and all that,
or playing just a rigorous video game. But table tennis was fun. I think for a while I was going to a Japanese church and we had a table tennis. We had a ping pong table, so of course that was fun. Like every week, I play that with people. We had a tournament one time with another church, a Filipino church came, and we did this. Yeah, it was awesome.
Intense.
We did and I managed to do okay for a while, but I never got that far.
Right.
But it was fun. And then our friend Nelson edited that video together of the tournament. And it was cool, and then I went back and I watched it, and that's when I realized I have the worst, weirdest looking stance ever. Like, I was like, that's what I look like when I play ping pong? Like, I do this weird, cripple-ish, thing with my, the hand that's not doing anything. It's just, all clawed. And I'm standing, I look all weird and, and I'm
I've never seen this.
Well, you're going to see it because I'm putting it in this video.
Oh, okay.
So, I didn't care much about playing after that
because you looked weird.
I looked like an idiot. So stupid. I don't know what to do with my other hand, and I guess subconsciously I just go like this and
just put it behind you.
I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Well,
but
I'm sure your sports stories are way more exciting. Share them in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys, enjoy your life with your sports, and we'll see you on the next time of time.
You say that all the time. It doesn't make sense.